Alright, today's the day I'll be returning the Kia EV5 GLS, and I think I'm going to miss this car. You know why? Because this car is really good in NVH level. It's so quiet here, and the way you accelerate, it's so natural. You can also control it or customize your driving feel so that it will match your driving style. And what I mean to say is, like, for example, if I have my grandmother here, like, I want the car to drive as normal as possible, not as jerky, because there is a tendency of EVs of being jerky when you turn up the regenerative braking or smart recharging level. And with the EV5, you can do it easily thanks to having this paddle shifters, which is for that feature alone. And it just drives so flat, it feels so stable, like even if I go fast. And it's so difficult to make this car slip. It's that stable, even if you try to do some maneuvers that normally we don't do, but only in difficult cases. This car is made to do that. It's as if I am in a very wide cruiser. It's as if I'm driving a wide vehicle. That's just perfect. Very nice car for the family, really good for a daily drive, and such a great car if you want to transition from a normal ICE car to an electrified vehicle. And this EV5 doesn't feel like an electric vehicle that you have to adjust yourself for a long time. Just get inside the car and you're already good to go. Now, what do I also like about this car? It's the ADAS system. Now, this Kia EV5 doesn't require me to engage the adaptive cruise control for me to have the lane keeping assist. So if I'm not wanting the car to adjust the speed for me and the distance, I can just do it myself. I can just turn on the lane keep assist feature and I can just drive with my accelerator or power. Well, the pedal is no longer accelerator, right? It can do the steering for you while you adjust the speed by yourself. And this car has drive modes, Eco, Normal, Sport, and Smart mode. Or was it Snow? Yeah, Snow. So it doesn't have Smart mode. But I really like how this car changes its character every time you press the button right here. So it's also easy to shift from different drive modes because it's right here. And that's the very reason it was so difficult for me to find it at first. So in other countries, there's another button on the side, but this one just has here one. Really good visibility. Now, I did complain before about not having a blind spot warning in this price point. I think not having the blind spot warning is okay, because it distracts you less somehow, because it doesn't illuminate orange on the side mirror. Really nice car, very good acceleration, and having the airbag here in my lumbar, it also greatly helps. It's not like it's a massage, but it's something that will wake me up, or in worst cases it will make me fall asleep. But then, as for now, I like having something moving in my lumbar for that extra comfort. Although I must still stress the fact that I would appreciate this car with ventilated seat. The door handles. In Korea, having automated or motorized flush door handle is an option. Yes, unless you go for the higher trim, it's an option that you can add to your lower variant, which is quite expensive. But for this EV5, I think it must have motorized or a normal door handle, because there are instances, well, I don't know, the sensor is too small, you know, the sensor is too small, and that is why I have hard time opening the car, closing the car. And sometimes I thought I unlocked it already because I touched it, but it didn't do it. So when I pull the lever, it wouldn't open. So there are some challenges with this door handles, 100%. And also, using the key, you can remote start your car for the air condition. But since the car doesn't show any exterior feedback, lights or something, or horn, from afar, it's hard to tell if it's already on. Did you succeed? Were you successful in turning it on? You cannot tell it properly. So you literally have to come near and then see the screen if you can see that something has turned on. Next one is, if you don't set the air condition to the maximum, the lowest, even if you start the car with the remote, it will start from the last saved option, like the temperature and the blower setting. So if you want the maximum coolness and you know that you're gonna be parking your car outside in the sunlight, it's better if you set the temperature to the lowest and the blower to the highest and turn off the car, so that when you remote engine start or remote start your car or your EV, you can enjoy cool interior when you enter the car. You know, things that I have to complain about this car is really the price and not having ventilated seat. But others, wow, you really know why this car is such a family car, such a great car. They really know how to make great cars. Kia, you know, for some weird reason, they feel better equipped than Japanese cars. Drives also better. Well, it also feels very solid. So this is a car that you want to test drive because, well, it's just that comfortable. Very, very unique, especially this center cushion or sofa that's happening here. But it is something unique that make people want to buy things, right? So definitely Kia, they've been making great cars over the years, and definitely this EV5 also is a good car to drive. So for a 1 hour drive, you don't really appreciate everything, but for a week, you do get to know how good of a car this can be. Okay, let's test drive how fast this car can go. I also like having this manual stocks, meaning it's normal. When you put it up, it stays there, and then when you put it down, it goes back, and you know, everything's just normal, like as easy as driving a Fortuner. And this is an EV that has great driving performance. The suspension in this thing, fantastic. Oh my god, the sport mode. This is a sleeper car. It's big, but it can go, and it's not struggling at all. And I had, as you can see, I have the car seats here for the kids, so we were like fully loaded. We were 5 inside with stuff as well. No struggle. We even brought it to Tagaytay, and we really enjoyed our drive with this car. So if you want a family car but you don't need a 7-seater, this is a good car that you want to drive. It's a good city car. It's a good long trip car. Very, very versatile because of how much space we have here in the trunk. So definitely it is a good car. Considering this is EV, the steering is also very direct. Very, very direct. So it's good to have fun driving experience with this car. Air condition, very unique setup. It's here on the pillar, which means, you know, only expensive cars used to have that. But then the trade-off is you don't have it here in the middle. They just found a way to put it on the side. So I also want this car to have a sunglass case in the future somehow. I don't know, because we do wear sunglasses. It doesn't mean you drive an EV you don't wear sunglasses, right? And I have to also mention the sound. There's something with the speaker setup that you can hear extra sound here in the middle, and I'm not the only one who felt that. My wife also felt that. This sound system is truly special. Yes, there are cars with more speakers and more, you know, celebrated and decorated, but this is not decorated, but the sound is crazy. Currently I'm driving in the underpass of Ayala, and this is the rightmost lane. If you guys don't know, this rightmost lane, it's the most bumpy, most wild lane here in this stretch, and not everyone wants to go here because it's that bumpy. But I'm talking to you as I am still cruising on that rightmost lane, and you'll see this is the most bumpy part, and it's just so quiet. Oh yeah, see, You know, it's just so good. It just rebounds really well, and you can accelerate that fast. We have to work on the, it's too, I don't know how it sounds like outside, but then in the inside, not the kind of sound of horn that you want to hear. Ha ha ha. So thank you for the experience, Kia Motors Philippines, and thank you again every one of you who are watching this. And definitely this is a premium EV. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. May your dream come true.